Hey there, I'm Angella Sharpe, and welcome to the Daily Mix. I hope you had a fantastic week. At the top of the show, I always like to tell you something I did that was fun and exciting, but today I want to talk about driving, okay? So every time I read a story about them narrowing roads, they always say they do that because it makes people drive slower. But the thing is, it only makes certain people drive slower. Me and older people, because I think our depth perception is off. Everybody else goes the same speed, and they are not afraid to kind of be in your lane a little bit. So I started watching, you know, that yellow blind spot light that shows up on other people's cars. It doesn't happen on my car, it's a little old. But on other people's cars, I started watching when that light hits, and whenever my car is right next to them and I can look over at the driver, that's when it hits. So maybe that's why they're driving crazy. They can't see my invisible car. I don't know. I want you to take note the next time you're out and about and see if that is the same for you. We got a great show for you today. We're gonna talk about all sorts of fun things coming up in and around St. Louis, but I also have Tatum Polk on the show. He is co-founder of 314 Day. We're gonna talk all 314 Day, 20 years of 314 Day, which is crazy. So let's get started on today's Daily Mix. Time is running out to catch Main Street, the lost dream of Route 66. This is an exhibition of photos by the late Pulitzer Prize-winning photographer Edward Keating. Over 11 years, Keating traveled westward and back along Route 66, documenting the lives of Americans along the way. His photos shine a light on the lives and myths scattered along the Mother Road. The Main Street expedition, along with Keating's book, are in view at the High-Low Gallery through Sunday, March 15th. For more information, visit KranzbergArtsFoundation.org/high-low. By the way, sometimes I learn something on this show. I learned about that studying for this show today. Had no idea that was even going on, and I'm running out of time. Definitely want to check that out. Master illusionist David Kwong is closing out the Rep's Steve Wolf Studio series with his immersive experience. Kwong blends storytelling, sleight of hand, and mind play into an unforgettable night of magic for all ages. Audience members are invited to participate, decode, and delight in the discoveries that unfold. Audiences are also encouraged to come early to explore and warm up their brains in a pre-show puzzle garden before entering the performance space. Kwong will be performing at the Emerson Studio March 7th through April 5th. You can find all the details at repstl.org. The St. Louis Jewish Film Festival returns this month with 6 days of international cinema, powerful storytelling, conversation, and community. 12 films from around the world will be presented, including documentaries, dramas, and comedies that explore Jewish identity, resilience, memory, and the universal human experience. The festival also features guest speakers, post-film discussions, interactive elements, and more. The Film Festival runs March 15th through the 26th at B&B Theaters in Creve Coeur, including one screening at the Alamo Drafthouse at the Foundry. You can find a full list of films, showtimes, and more at stljewishfilmfestival.org. Now, all month long, the Butterfly House is celebrating the final days of winter with a flood of blue Morpho butterflies. Morpho Mania features over 1,500 blue Morpho butterflies inside the Tropical Conservatory, joining around 80 other species of butterflies from around the globe. Guests can learn about the butterfly's role in nature, butterfly camouflage, and native habitats of the blue Morpho. The Butterfly House will host a daily story time at 11 a.m., as well as animal encounters every Saturday and Sunday at 1 p.m., starting March 7th. We looked up how long the Morpho butterfly lives. It's about 4 months, so you gotta go check this out because you don't get to see them often. Morpho Mania runs throughout the entire month of March. Visit butterflyhouse.org to learn more. The St. Louis Zoo is welcoming in spring with Animals Aglow, presented by Wells Fargo. I love how that rhymes. Now in the third year, the Chinese Lantern Festival is back with a dozen of new towering lanterns and light displays. The festival features more than 60 all-new glowing displays, including animals, plants, and traditional Chinese elements, plus nightly entertainment that brings traditions to life, including juggling and dancing. You may even spot a roaming panda. Animals Aglow is open from 6:30 to 9:30, Wednesdays through Sundays, March 13th through the 17th. For a full schedule, go to stlzoo.org/animalsaglow. It looks beautiful. I've never been. I might have to check it out this year. This March, Gratitude House Inc. is bringing back its benefit concert series, Gimme Shelter, a live benefit rock concert. The concert will feature the Jason Nelson Band, a St. Louis favorite known for covering hits by Queen, the Beatles, Elton John, and more. Proceeds from the concert help Gratitude House continue its mission of helping women in recovery. The program is rooted in accountability, employment, and community service. It's a tool to support long-term recovery. The Gimme Shelter concert is set for March 14th at the Grand Ole Theater. You can find tickets and learn more about Gratitude House at gratitudehousestl.org. All right, there's this new take on a Gothic love story. It hits theaters this month. It's the 1930s, and the lonely Frankenstein travels to Chicago to ask as a groundbreaking scientist to create a companion for him. What happens next is beyond what either of them could imagine. Take a look at The Bride.
Can anybody help me? Please. I didn't want this. I didn't want any of this! Please. Help. Help. What happened?
You had an accident.
An accident, huh?
We dug you up, then we brought you back to life.
Get on stage, and I call her by her first name.
What do you want with a dead girl?
I'm the same, born from the dead. I am a monster.
Yeah, so am I.
This world is a black hole.
The corrupt are going to see life is here and it's coming to you from the monsters.
Yes! Yes!
Everybody dance! Everybody sing! Everybody move!
Please don't hurt me, please. I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for? Did you do something wrong? Something you thought you might get away with?
Stop right there!
Screaming my name.
The dead have got something to say. And I'm saying it.
The bride of Frankenstein.
No, just the bride. Scared?
I have no words for that, so we're just gonna move right on over here by the magic of television. I am with Mr. Tatum Polk. co-founder of Through and Four Day.
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
Thanks for being here. We're so happy to have you.
Again, this is year 2 for us, our relationship.
Yes, we've done this before, but
yeah.
I'm shocked to hear this is 20 years for Through and Four Day.
Yeah, it's our 20th year. And so we're super excited about the path that we've grown and how much further we have to go. So it's a super exciting time for us.
Well, take me back to 20 years ago when you were like, you know what would be a good idea? Let's have Through and Four Day. How did that transpire?
It was a couple kids with some ideas that we really champion in St. Louis. And it was an opportunity just playing around with some numbers, and we just grew with our friendships and networks of musicians and artists that we were working with, and we came up with a party, and then that grew and grew and grew into the foundation we're at today.
That's fantastic,
Yeah.
and you've got a couple days worth of activities for Through and Four Day.
Yeah, it started off as a day, and that wasn't enough. So now we effectively start on the 8th of March this year, and we finish up on the 14th.
So there's a lot going on here. Kind of walk me through some of the highlights, at least for you, that people can explore during Through and Four Day.
Well, you taught me a lot about today. I mean, now I have to go see some butterfly. I have to go see some other things, right? So, but naturally, St. Louis has a lot going on in the spring. But we're starting down at the Arch. We're doing a prayer march around the Arch. It's non-denominational. We kind of pray over our city and some of the things that are troubling our city and some of the unhoused, and so we'll feed that day as well. And then we go down to the steps and we take this huge picture with all the people that are in their St. Louis stuff. Just kind of every year we get a chance to look back at almost a yearbook picture of what that looks like. So that starts on the 8th, and then every day we kind of have other things going on, from comedy shows to fashion shows and all sorts of things. And we Dine with Dignity is our initiative to feed the unhoused. And then we have some concerts and some other things that'll wrap up our week.
I mean, it's a big day. We've been showing some photos from past years.
Yeah.
There's DJs and fashion shows and a lot of performances. There's a lot of musical talent here in St. Louis.
Yeah, that's just one piece of what we do. You know, that's a niche market, but we've tried this year to be really intentional about doing things for everybody and getting more people involved. So now we have things like our skating culture. So we have our skating rink party, and then we have like things for our older and the kids. We have a bounce house setup deal going. We have a big basketball tournament from grades 1st grade through 12th grade down in Afton. So we have a lot going on for people of all ages this year.
And it's kind of spanning out of the city. Like you mentioned, there's something going on in Afton. So it's even not only more days, but it's covering a wider range of places.
Yeah, we talk about it being a regional thing now. And anybody who wears a St. Louis Cardinals cap is kind of okay with us to work out, hang out.
Now, I know you do have your own merch, though, for Through and Four Day, right?
Yeah, so we always do a art contest with the Greater St. Louis Funds. This our art contest where we bring in all these great artists and they come up with these concepts. And this year we have a winner, and they're going to be revealing that soon. They actually illuminate her logo on the side of the planetarium on the 13th this year. It'll be the 13th and 14th, so get by there, take a picture with it. It's awesome.
That is fantastic. And what was the criteria that you looked for to pick that winner?
It is really hard because there's a lot of great artists, right?
Yeah.
And so it's a narrowing down process that takes us about 4 months of narrowing it down from hundreds of submissions. But this year we think we got some, but we can't reveal it just yet.
Secrets,
yeah,
okay.
Just secrets.
Well, if somebody was coming for the first time, I know you said you've got something for everybody. You got kids, you got something for older people, skaters, and music. But what would be the event if somebody's never been before?
That'd be hard for me to say. I think the first thing you have to do is you have to feed yourself with some great cuisine in St. Louis. And then if you're still awake and that doesn't put you to sleep, then you go maybe down to Ballpark Village. We have a great day party there. And then you come over to one of our concerts, hang out a little bit. And then if you're still around to recover, then we'll have a nightlife party. I'm sure they'll put you to sleep.
You know, I've never made it to the nightlife party, but I've seen the videos, and those look like a lot of fun.
Yeah, this year we tried to get Nelly, and he's like, no, I'm not doing that. I don't want to work on a day. I want to party with everybody else. So we have some surprises and some people that'll be popping out to some pretty cool stuff.
That is fantastic. What does it mean to you to see this go 20 years and just keep getting bigger and expanding?
It's beyond our wildest beliefs, but we are using the funds that we raise through the foundation to put kids through school so that, we have year-long activations, and this is just kind of one day for us to celebrate each other. But it's really exciting for us to see how much we've been able to help and connect the dots through our resources and the people that need the resources.
When 20 years ago, when you were thinking, let's have a St. Louis party, did you ever think it would get here?
No, the 16th is my birthday. So that year fell on a Sunday. And so it was just like a big party. We just had a good time. And it was probably two or 3 years in before we said, hey, we can figure out how we can help more people. And now cities contact us to be the blueprint for their area code days. So,
sure, because like a lot of people now do area code days. It's kind of very trendy.
Yeah.
Were you guys the first?
Yeah, we were the first.
Seriously?
Yeah, 20 years now.
That is fantastic, because I know 615 is big in Nashville. So, but you guys were the first right here at 314 Day.
Yeah.
So everybody needs to check it out. Where can they find out a list of what's going on, what's happening?
They can go to stlmade.com/314 Day, and that'll keep you up as much as stuff is being populated, and more stuff gets populated every day. It's not just the stuff that we're doing. Other people have their own activations, and we celebrate those as well.
Which I think is really encompassing of you guys to. Some people would be like, this is my day, these are our events, but you add other people's 314 Day events to your calendar so people know where they can go to celebrate.
Yeah, absolutely. St. Louis is a melting pot of not only people, but events, and how you celebrate and what you love about St. Louis may be completely different from me, but we get a chance to go out all day long. We're probably starting our day at 6 a.m. and probably finishing up at 6 a.m. trying to hit everybody's stuff, you know what I mean? And babies are born, so we got to go by and see we give out onesies for all the 314 Day babies. It's a long, cool day.
I didn't even think about that. How cute that must be.
Yeah. So we have there is actually couples that are getting married on Pi Day. It's grown.
Look at one of the babies from a couple years ago. How cute is that?
So that was last year, and so there was I think 12 born last year. Amy would have to double check that number for me, but it's a pretty cool thing what we do there.
So it's really, you guys are really spanning everything. And let's go back to that skating party real quick.
Yeah.
This is roller skating.
This is roller skating, 4 wheels. This has its own culture.
I was gonna say that's a whole ball game.
No, I know what you think, but St. Louis has its own skating culture, and it is tremendous. It'll probably be 600 or 700 people there, and these are people that they have their own world. I don't know how else to explain it. They have their own world. I grew up in a skating rink, and so it's kind of a way to pay homage to those people and that. So we do it every year, so it's a good time for us.
That's fair. What are you most proud of about 314 Day?
I'm most proud, honestly, is that we have no violent crimes on 314 Day. It's been like the safest day. Everybody's just out, and it's a lot of love, and you can feel it immediately when you walk out of your house on March 14th. And so that's the thing we're really hanging our hat on, is that no matter what we have going on, that day is full of love.
That day, everybody puts everything else aside, and it's a good love day.
Absolutely.
I love it. One more time, we're going to put on the screen that calendar of information for everybody so they can check that out.
Absolutely.
Tell me about that one more time.
It's stlmade.com/314 Day.
And it's right there on your screen, March 8th through the 14th. And like he mentioned, it spans.
Yeah.
It's not just the city anymore. We're going everywhere.
We're going everywhere. And there's other events for 314 Day in other cities. All the people from St. Louis get together in Dallas and in Houston and Atlanta, and they have their own little satellite deals. So it's really cool. So they send pictures, and we live video back and forth. It's pretty cool.
This is huge. You've made something huge. 20 years ago, I had no idea.
I had no idea.
You got yourself a wife.
Got myself a wife, for sure.
Out of it, and you got all these people, and now you're even giving back to the community.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Angela.
We
appreciate it.
love having you on. Definitely check out 314 Day. You don't want to miss. At least go to one of the events. It's right there up on your screen. Definitely check them out. After you check them out, of course, you can follow us. We've got all the social medias as well. You can check us out on YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram. You can even drop us a line because we want to hear from you. And of course, you can stream us on the go. All that information right there on your screen right now. That's going to do it for the Daily Mix. We keep it right here at STL TV and Experience St. Louis. I'll see you next time.